Some people are not just healing themselves, they are healing every version of their family that never got the chance. You did not choose this family, but something in the architecture of the universe chose you for it. You were placed inside a lineage carrying wounds so old they had no name left. Only patterns, only cycles, only the same collapse dressed in different faces across every generation. Addiction, abandonment, rage that nobody could explain, love that always came with destruction attached. You felt it before you had words for it. That heaviness, that was not yours. That was the accumulated weight of everyone who came before you who did not know they could put it down. Chosen ones are not placed in broken lineages by accident. You were sent in as the intervention, not to suffer the curse longer, but to be the one with enough light to finally see it clearly, to name it, to refuse it, to do the thing every ancestor before you was never shown how to do. Walk out of the pattern without looking back. This is not arrogance. This is assignment. The universe does not send healers into comfortable bloodlines. It sends them exactly where the wound is deepest. Do not let anyone minimize what it costs to break a generational curse. You are not just healing your childhood. You are doing grief on behalf of people who never grieved. You are setting boundaries that have never existed in your family's history. You are choosing differently, with no roadmap, no elder who walked this path before you, no blueprint for what a healed version of your bloodline is even supposed to look like. You are building it from nothing while the old pattern screams at you to come back. That kind of courage does not have a human name. When a chosen one successfully fulfills their spiritual obligation to their lineage, the shift is not subtle. The ancestral field reorganizes. Souls who passed in bondage begin to move toward rest. Children not yet born enter a world with different air, a bloodline that no longer carries the frequency of the wound. Doors that were spiritually locked for generations begin to open. In your finances, in your relationships, in your health, in your creative power. Because curses are not just emotional, they are energetic blockades, and the moment the chosen one refuses to carry the frequency forward, the blockade dissolves. What was sealed opens. What was stolen returns. What was broken across generations begins, finally, to mend. You have shown up for this work when it was lonely, when your own family called your healing a betrayal, when breaking the cycle meant breaking relationships that were held together by everyone's agreement to keep the wound alive. You stayed in the work anyway. You did not abandon yourself to keep the peace of a broken system. You chose your children's children over the comfort of compliance. You chose truth over belonging to something that was slowly consuming you. That is not weakness. That is the most powerful thing a human being can do in a single lifetime. Your bloodline will know your name differently, not as the one who was difficult, not as the one who walked away, but as the one who loved them all enough to stop the bleeding, even when it cost you everything. The curse ends with you. The blessing begins with you. You are the turning point of an entire lineage. Walk like it. To every chosen one doing the sacred, invisible, exhausting work of breaking what was never theirs to carry. This is your record. This is your witness. This is your victory file. If you are the one in your family doing this work, the therapy, the shadow work, the boundary setting, the grief nobody else will touch, type bloodline in the comments. Because you are not just healing yourself. You are changing the entire trajectory of where your family goes from here. What you're doing matters more than you know. I see you. You didn't come to continue the cycle. You came to end it. And the ending starts with you. Be sure to like, comment, share, and follow your tribe of alchemists.